And buy on our HSN card, and of course you're always all VIPs to us, but there are a lot of incentives to that HSN credit card, you know, special flex pays, great offers, introductory savings, so it's always a good time to see if you can sign up and save. Thank you so much for your orders. I'm like, where am I going? My crew's always been looking for an opportunity to tell me. We are moving along. Lori Leland is back. Come on out here, girl. Oh my gosh,
you look so cute tonight.
Thank
What's going on?
you. Well, I know. What's going on?
No, you always look cute. That's
well, we are always so happy to see Lori. They're always adorable and effervescent. Aww. This is something that we get excited about because, first of all, it's Samsung. That's number one. It's so pretty. Galaxy, which, let's be honest, that is their premier. That is their Rolls-Royce series of phones. But unlike your traditional cell phone company, there's no contract. Let me say that again. There's no contract.
Right.
There's no monthly bill. You own the phone.
Yes.
Okay, you own the phone. I know, it gets even crazier. And the airtime is how much? $125?
$125 package of airtime.
Okay. I know you're like, what? What? It's a Galaxy. And you're getting, of course, the solid black on the back of the case, but if you want an additional black case, we have that. We've got that beautiful sapphire blue, the rose gold, the gold glitter, the silver glitter, and then, of course, we have that paisley floral. The marble is the most popular and the most limited, but the first time I aired this with Lori, she buried the lead. I thought we were selling the like the little battery for your battery. I'm like, where's the item number on that, Lori?
Surprise!
We include the little battery
Powerbank for
the Powerbank, like the battery for your battery. That could easily be a flex pay here at HSN.
Truly.
And of course, you do get your charger. So I gotta tell you, Lori, I can see why over 11,000 of these have been sold.
This thing is amazing.
It's amazing.
It's an amazing phone, and you said it, you're not leasing it, you own it outright. So this doesn't have quad-core processing, it has Octa-Core Processing.
Unreal.
So it's really amazing. Android Oreo, one of the latest operating systems, gorgeous cameras. We all know Samsung, they're known for their cameras and their imagery. Look at their TVs, they're incredible. 5-megapixel front-facing camera, 8-megapixel rear-facing camera. Yes, you can shoot high-definition video with this, and it is amazing to look at because it has that gorgeous upgraded high definition screen. So everything about this phone is something that you want to own. And I'll tell you, it feels great in your hand. It's fully upgraded. Let me show you what that Octa-Core processing means. We're busy, right? So we're on social media, we're sending text messages to loved ones, we're watching videos, we're doing a lot of different things with our apps. Look how many different things I have open.
Holy cow.
And with 8 cores, there's no waiting. It's like being on an 8-lane highway.
It's genius. And here's the other thing, because there are no contracts. I mean, if that's all I said, like an egg timer throughout the presentation.
And no bill.
And no bills. I know you kind of scratch your head, but it's a Samsung Galaxy. It's $125 worth of airtime. Here's the other thing about this. There is still our 30-day return policy. So you could literally get this at home, Father's Day, dads and grads all day. It makes an excellent gift. You could, you know, use it for 30 days. You could use it for 2 weeks. And if, for whatever reason, if you would decide that it is not your cup of tea, you send it back. I mean, seriously, you send it back. We print the return label on the box. There are no hassles. There are no worries. There are no headaches. There's no hidden gotchas. The other thing about this, and I love to mention this for myself, most of my guests that I work with, I've done most of my meetings by the time I get to work because I text everybody.
Of course.
So we include the 125 minutes of your text, of your talk time, of your data, but maybe you're someone like me and you're like, well, I need just a little nudge.
Just a little bit more.
Just a little bit more. You can also customize that. So you're not being held hostage by your cell phone company in any regard or any respect. First of all, they boss you around. They tell you when you can get a new phone or not.
That drives me nuts. 2 years usually.
2 years, and then they won't let you buy it. True story. They won't let you buy it. They make you lease it.
Not an option.
Not an option.
To lease.
And then if you do what they call overage charges, oh, honey.
Yeah, it's not good.
It's not good. But you can customize this as well.
You totally can. So just right out of the gate, again, look at all the things we're doing. I'm managing my Fitbit, I'm managing my Ring Video Doorbell. All the things in our lives kind of require a smartphone, right? So maybe you're upgrading from one of these little guys. Keep in mind, this is providing you with $125 of service. So that's 1,500 minutes to talk, 1,500 text messages, and 1,500 megabytes of data. So think about this. If you're that light to medium user out there and you talk about 125 minutes a month, if you text about 125 times a month, and then you can use Wi-Fi whenever you're at home, using that Wi-Fi hotspot in the office, this package and bundle could last you for an entire year for light to medium users specifically. But Shannon, you're right. I mean, you maybe run out of text messages, and we all know it's so easy to send a text message these days. Instead of just picking up the phone and saying, I'm on my way, you could text, I'm on my way. It's a lot quicker. Can you believe you can buy an additional 1,000 text messages? Look at the price tag right here.
Oh, $5.
It's not even a fancy coffee.
I spent more at the vending machine tonight. No, I did. I seriously did. I spent more at the vending machine for like a hard-boiled egg and a coffee shot. I did, I swear to you.
$5?
I know, I'm like, it's a hard-boiled egg and like a little coffee thing.
Wow, they really marked that up.
By the way, this is the only time I can get away with saying this because she's been on a detox and you look thin.
Girl, I'm not yet.
But for this presentation, Lori has love handles.
I do have love handles. Are you ready? This is the love handle you want to have, the only kind that exists basically on the planet that we actually want. These come in a 3-pack. They adhere safely to the back of your phone. This is made 100% in the United States of America.
So cute.
And this is one of our bonus buys tonight. So I encourage you to get these for your phones and your tablets. Look at how it's a fun passive way to hold your phone. So I can still have keys in my hand, a coffee cup, and I'm not gonna drop everything.
So 20% off if you're getting our today's special too. And then we have the little ring hooks. And
so cool.
I love these ring hooks for a lot of different reasons because you could use it as like a little easel if you're watching movies, but if you're doing YouTubing stuff.
Perfect to prop it up.
Or if you're doing kind of like selfie stuff,
it
becomes like your own little...
And it swivels. And the neat thing too, Shannon, this includes a hook for your dashboard. So if you're doing turn-by-turn GPS navigation, you can hang it this way or hang it this, however you want.
Smart.
So the kids can watch a movie. Like, it's a really smart idea to be able to use this in the car. And it's a really safe way to hold your larger screen phone so you don't drop and break them.
For sure. All right, here's the thing though. So there's the information for the iRing, $19.99. Remember, it's our bonus buy. A couple of quick things. We are coming to the end of our road as far as this special purchase pricing. There are over 11,000 gone, 673-136. We're actually getting close to that 12,000 mark. This is everything you want and nothing that you don't.
Exactly.
Meaning, will it do everything that your cell phone does? Absolutely. And in fact, in many cases, we hear from our friends who are already Tracfone customers. Tracfone, just so you know, is the nation's leader in these no-contract phones. They have teamed up with Samsung. Their Galaxy series is famous. Chances are, you know, you've already heard about it. You don't need me to tell you. You know, everybody loves their Galaxy. I have a Galaxy. Lori has a Galaxy.
Sure do. I'm not going anywhere.
It's true.
I'm gonna stay with Samsung
me
until
too.
the bitter
I'm such a
end.
Galaxy fan.
I'm into it. I have been for years.
But you know, the thing is, all of those things that we leased our traditional Galaxy for, you're doing with this. The only difference is no bill, no contract, no gotcha moments.
No hidden costs, no overage fees, no credit check. You'll never ever get a bill as long as you're a Tracfone customer. And if you are an existing Tracfone customer right now and you're looking at this gorgeous Samsung Galaxy and you're thinking, gosh, I'd like to get rid of the small screen and upgrade to the high definition 5-inch touchscreen, you can do that so easily here at HSN because any extra minutes that you have on your existing phone will roll right on over. And that's in addition to the 1,500 of everything you receive here today. You're not leasing the phone, you own it outright, so that's really nice. Yes, you can absolutely keep your same phone number. So if you're, you know, really attached to your phone number like so many of us are, that's not even a problem. Guess what? Tracfone will even break up with your old carrier for you.
They will.
They will cut off that relationship, pull your phone number absolutely free right on over to your brand new Samsung Galaxy.
So just to be clear, to back up and slow it down for a moment, even if you are currently engaged, betrothed to a traditional cell phone, you can keep that number, meaning if you already have like a provider where you had to sign the contract and all the whole shebango, Tracfone is gonna help you out. You can keep that phone number. You can now get those costs under control. Even if it's a secondary phone, there are a lot of our friends and testimonial callers who become Tracfone families who say that they get better coverage on their Tracfones than they ever got on their traditional cell phone.
Yeah, so you've got to check out the coverage map here because Tracfone uses the #1 top carrier in the whole country, uses their towers. So over 90% of the entire population is covered with Tracfone.
Now, can you see what Lori's doing
what I'm
here?
doing.
So this speaks menu.
It speaks menu. It speaks every language you can possibly imagine.
does.
So you wander into a restaurant where the menu is unfamiliar.
Right.
This is going to be really helpful for you so you don't order the wrong thing.
You had to download, or what did you do?
So this is called Google Translate.
Oh.
And it's totally free out of the App Store, but you could literally have a side-by-side conversation with someone who speaks a different language.
Oh,
so they could be
wow.
talking into their language, just talking normally.
Oh,
It's
my
right
Lord.
here. And then you would say what you say in your language and it translates it for me.
That's like so Star
It's
Trek. That's
so
like the language
cool.
translator in the Enterprise.
It is, it's really cool. And this is also Android Oreo. So this is one of the latest operating systems. You've seen how fast it is with that Octa-Core processing power, but you have your Google bar right here. So this is your personal assistant built right in. You can talk to it. Hey, set a reminder, send a text message. What's the weather like? Anything you can imagine. When is Father's Day?
Father's Day in United States will be on Sunday, June 16th, 2019.
It's so fast. It's so responsive. It has every answer you could possibly want. Send a text to Shannon Smith.
Text Shannon Smith. Sure. What's the message?
Hey girl, you look so pretty in that blue tonight. Smiley face.
Here you go. Do you want to send it or change it?
Send it. So cute.
Okay.
So you don't even need to know how to do anything on your
I know.
phone. You could literally talk to it. You can say to it, open the camera. It'll open the camera.
It will.
It'll do everything.
Message sent.
Message sent. Look at that. I didn't even have to touch it.
See, but that's the thing. We think of if you're like me, the least of what you're using your cell phone for is making phone calls.
Right.
No, I'm serious about
It's
that.
true.
I mean, I think of my cell phone and I'm taking pictures, I'm doing video, I'm doing Facebook posts and Instagram posts, I'm watching movies, I'm shopping, I'm banking online. Oh yeah, and then I can call people. So we use our cell phones like a little mini computer. And because this is an octa-core processor, chances are this might even do some things that your computer doesn't do.
Sure.
And it is here for the best price ever, the best price ever. The 5-inch screen, that beautiful screen. But the other thing is you can add other memory if you want it as well.
So this isn't fixed memory. So the great
That's
thing
big.
about having an Android device and a Tracfone is that it's expandable. So we include for you 16 gigabytes built right in. That will store about 5,000 photographs for you,
Right.
which is a lot,
You're right.
But then you can always pop in an additional micro SD card. This will, guess how big this accommodates?
Huh.
Up to 400 gigabyte
Oh,
card.
does it really?
This is huge.
Holy
So
smoke.
it makes a huge difference. Let me show you the screen because the screen comparison, this is mind blowing. If you're sick and tired of straining your eye, oh my goodness, this looks terrible. Look at this. So here's a phone that was actually more money than your brand new Samsung Galaxy. Look at the side-by-side difference. Notice also with that octa-core processing power, it's processing the video faster. Do you know this one was faster a second ago? And now this one is caught up, so there's less lag time, no stuttering, no juddering. It's smooth video. And look at the visual. So this is more lifelike. It has beautiful color representations. This has a kind of a blue cast to it. It's not that pretty, and it was $100 for that phone. And then the other thing, Shannon, is we care so much about battery life these days, don't we? So this is a giant 2,600 milliamp battery. Do you know what that means? About 19 hours of talk time, about 21 days of standby time on this incredible phone. And then we're also throwing in that power bank for you, which also happens to be 2,600 milliamps.
Oh, wow.
So on the go with something that's the shape of a tube of lipstick, you can charge your phone one complete time, no matter where you are.
It's genius.
Isn't that so cool?
So here's the thing. It is, we are looking at the horizon, and you know, one of the final shows where you can select this at our best price. I can tell you for a fact that maybe you heard the story. I purchased a Samsung Galaxy from HSN for my nephew for his last birthday. I spent that $129 price, and I was happy to do it because he's thrilled. He's playing music and downloading games and all that great stuff.
Sure.
But the whole idea is we are ending the end of the road here with our today's special 2. You get $125 worth of time.
Yep, and a year to use it.
A year to use it. Then the regular back of the cell phone is black, but you can do it in an extra black case with that on-the-go power if you would like. That beautiful royal blue, the soft rose gold, the gold glitter, which is so much fun.
And by the way, they're smooth.
Yes, so they don't fall off.
Yeah, you don't have a weird texture to it. It's not rough or scratchy, and you don't have glitter loss.
Right, yeah, exactly. Glitter ears.
I hate glitter loss.
I know.
It goes everywhere.
Right? And then we have your choice in the silver glitter, that beautiful floral paisley, and then the marble is the most popular. It is $16 on your credit card, $673-136. Remember, you get that battery for your battery as well. And if you do want our bonus buy, we've got a couple of different choices for you.
In marble, look at the eye ring.
Oh, nice.
Shannon, it matches perfectly the marble case on the, I just wanted you to see that.
That's
it's
cool.
So perfect. They look really beautiful together.
Well, and then of course we have the love handles, the cutest name ever for a product. And then your screen protectors as well. 20% off if you are doing our today's special. So it's so funny, whenever I do a Tracfone or a cell phone presentation with Lori, people watch the whole presentation.
Yes.
And then at the end, there's like this
aha moment almost.
Aha moment. And that's when people start to realize, they get that light bulb moment and they're like, oh,
wait,
yeah.
no bill?
No contract?
Oh, and international calling too is a part of this. That's a big deal for a lot of people. So you have 1,500 minutes to spend. You could be calling a neighbor or a friend, someone that lives nearby, or to over 100 different international destinations across 60 countries. So check it out. Look at all the different places you can call. If you have loved ones that are all the way around the world, the great thing about this is you're not spending that super expensive rate from your home phone or your existing carrier. This could be your international calling phone. Imagine that. We have loved ones all over the place. My husband's cousin married a girl. They live in Japan.
Oh, wow.
And that was like $1 a minute to call and check on them. So this could be a $1,500 package if you think about it in terms of your international calling alone. What a great deal.
And a lot of people get it specifically for international calling.
Yeah, definitely.
So it could be that secondary phone, great for small businesses, great for tweens and teens and everybody in between. Also fantastic. I think most of us are trying to get our household costs under control.
This is a great way to do that.
It's a great tool.
Because are you overpaying for services you're not using?
Yeah.
Like a lot of people are paying $30 a month for a data package they don't even use. My mother barely uses her cell phone. We switched her over to Tracfone.
Right.
She had a shared minutes phone with us when we all had minutes.
Right.
It was $5 a month for, it was $10 a month just for calls. If I wanted to add texting, it was another $5 a month. That's over $120 a year. That's way more than this is. So you never have another bill. You don't have monthly costs with this either. So it's easier to budget.
It is. So last 60 seconds, 673-136. Remember the battery for your battery. You could make the argument that's a flex pay on its own. And then of course the secondary case, you do get your car charger included, which I think is fantastic. So your charger to charge it when you get home is included as well. And the big thing for me is with a 30-day return policy, even if you have a traditional contract cell phone, this can really get those costs under control. And really, I mean, so maybe you're finding that you're doing a lot of texting, a lot of talking. Maybe you designate this for work calls only. It's a really smart way to get the services that we want without having to get dinged with every cell phone bill. So remember, there are no gotcha moments, there are no monthly bills and no monthly contracts. We include a $125 text, talk, data card with your purchase. But then if you find that you use more text or you need more data, you can customize those at levels as low as $5 increments, which I think is crazy.
Super affordable. And the Tracfone company, they're really brilliant. So they want you to have a great experience here. We traditionally recommend this for light to medium users because then you'll be able to use this package and it should last you for an entire year, which is really great. But one of the things I want you to know is even if you use a little bit more heavily, you're going to be able to buy just what you need. So maybe you run out of data, you'll be able to just buy data. The other thing I want you to be aware of, maybe you're buying this for Dad for Father's Day and he still has a contract on his cell phone now. There's no activation deadline. So he could save this for 2 or 3 months or whatever. It doesn't matter when you activate, whenever you decide to do so, that's what starts the clock on the 1500 of
Okay.
everything.
Oh, gotcha.
And you have an entire 365 days to be able to use all of this.
Nice. I don't know when we're doing another Galaxy Today special.
I don't know. I haven't seen it.
I really don't, because we do
Such a good deal.
You know, quarterly, I guess, or every few months, we do one of these no contract phones.
Sure.
I could count on one hand the number of times that it's been a Galaxy.
Yeah, right.
I mean, we just, because let's be honest, Samsung, they don't have to, you know, discount that price anywhere, because it's a
true.
Galaxy. I mean, you know that's true. And the fact that, good grief, if you were only getting the phone for $79.99, it would be an awesome buy.
It's still a steal, isn't it?
It is. And
It's a
then
great deal.
remember, you're getting all of those features that Samsung and notably Galaxy are famous for. You're just not getting hit with a monthly bill.
What a relief, right?
I know.
And with the #1 carrier in the whole country's towers, that means your service is going to be superior to most other phones out
Absolutely.
there.
I had enough to worry about, don't
Right?
you?
Yeah, we don't
Who
need a
needs
bill.
another bill.
We don't need a bill.
We don't
With
need
great
a bill.
service.
Exactly.
You'd be like, why was I paying all that money?
I know.
Why are we talking like this?
I don't know.
I don't either.
When are you back?
I'll be back tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
I'll be back tomorrow
Sounds
at
good.
11 a.m.
All right. Well, I'll see you because I'll be on at noon.
Oh my gosh, you're kidding.
I know.
So early.
Exactly. Always interesting to see what I say then. Thank you, Lori.
Thank you, Shannon. I'll be tuning in
Fingers
for sure.
crossed. Okay. Hey, by the way, Rick, we have